What is up, everybody? Welcome back. And what is this? Another episode in a two episodes in a row? Like, oh my goodness. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Find a way to contact them. Well, there seem to be 3 lines shooting off of me right now. One goes there. But what about this one? Is this one like in this area? Like, we gotta follow these, right? Where are you taking me? Very curious. I don't usually have this many lines running around, you know? Alright. So here we go.
Arik, you were supposed to lock the door.
Désolé, am I interrupting something?
You can yell at me later. Let's deal with him.
Intruders. I wasn't the only one who decided to search Lipnika's office. When I got there, I was assaulted by several attackers.
I've already met Arik. How about the rest? Who are you?
We are the revivers of the Holy Republic of Poland. In the name of Jesus Christ, our triune Lord.
Amen.
Maybe I could help you. I'm also looking for something, and I'm a thaumaturge.
Is that worse than a Jew?
The only thing we're looking for are traitors to the motherland.
I think we found one.
Oh boy. The first thing we gotta do today, huh? Well, if it's what we gotta do, it's what we gotta do. Unfortunate for you, friend. Oof, 4 damage and ain't even going after my focus. I'm gonna do this. Honestly, that just been working real well, so I kind of like that. None of these are the ones that stop them from getting Vex, so like that. Yeah, he just shot the guy that we didn't interrupt for 57. That's crazy, bro. Watch, we can interrupt him again. Let's go ahead and put suffering on you. And then we can just go to swing at him again. And let's get Lelik to do some pecking, I guess. And then we can interrupt him again. Let's see. Bellis? Sure, Bellis, why not? Go for it. I like this combat of like interrupting the lowest one and then just seeing if your attacks like will knock out the next one. I feel like there should be somebody who attacks faster than these guys. So not really. Just her, really. It's okay though. Guarantees us to not get hurt there.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
It's like it's like their bodies disappeared. An image of the Black Madonna from Jesnagora Monastery. The frame remembers the quick jittery hands that kept taking it off the wall and putting it back up, all furtively in silence and with focus and fear of being exposed. Ah yes, because there is a thing behind it. Fantastic. It shows young men and women. The description reads, Vilnius, the future of the Polish intelligentsia. The glass and frame holding the photo are marked with a lingering sorrow for the old days, as well as determined desire to justify irreversible decisions. The child's whole world is contained in one picture. Every glance at the child's work brought to mind the greatest of all Octobers when her dear daughter came into the world. Time to open it up.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Seems it can be unlocked with a 6-digit code. When you listen intently, the cool and seemingly unfazed surface of the safe whispers words uttered over it time and again. First of the month of birth, then 1, 8, 10, 5. First, the month of birth, so October, so 10, 1, 8, 5. 10, 1, 8, 9, 5. 10, 1, 8, 9, 5. In Stefania Lipnicka's office, I found a safe hidden behind a paint. The code to open it has 6 digits, 10, 1895. Stefania's daughter's date of birth. Perhaps that's what the intruders are looking for. The Tsar's official congratulations. Stefania Lipnicka on providing evidence against a group of anti-Tsarist nature. Among the words of the letter is a devious beast of remorse. It gnaws at every thought, claws at the desire to get over what happened, and hisses at all efforts to come to terms with herself. Stefania Lipnicka betrayed the people and the cause they stood for. It's not clear why she did that, but I have a strong feeling that she was the target of the attack at the Vienna station. Good to know, good to know. Solving a mystery. Let's go find the other thing in this area. Oh, just back here. Okay. Go ahead and pop a save. We're talking to the detective or are we talking to Uncle? Detective.
Detective,
I'll admit
have you learned the identities of the victims from Vienna Station?
the station is virtually impossible to examine during such a short period of time. At least for Warsaw investigators anyway. And it looks like all the victims were random people. Perhaps some things will clear up once we're allowed to talk to the injured witnesses. I'm waiting for a call regarding this matter.
So, there are survivors.
I've already said too much.
Subtle thread. We must check it
Meeting
out.
you was a most interesting.
Yes, blah, 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 blah. Wait, he had a subtle thread. Yes, find the thread. Detective Zukov, who's investigating the Lechite case, incidentally mentioned that someone survived the explosion. I need to find out who that was. Zukov's unfinished report. Date, time. A bomb went off at Vienna station. As a result of the explosion, Stefania Lipnicka and Ignacy Wisniewski died on the spot, while Isabella Lipnicka and Christian Kroll were taken to Praga hospital in serious condition. Perpetrators remained unknown. In order to apprehend them, it is necessary to... Words won't bend to the author's will or salute on command. Zukov's throat is strangled by the iron shackles of anger and desire to dispense justice to beasts who murder the innocent. But someone survived. Isabella Lipnicka and Christian Kroll. Praga hospital. Long life to them. Detective Zukov loathes the acts of terror. His report reveals that a certain Isabella Lipnicka and Christian Kroll survived the horrible station attack. Perhaps their testimony will get me closer to finding the Lechites. Now, do we have more to talk to you about? Is the real question. Oh, okay. That's fine. Goodbye. We have more things to do elsewhere, Detective. Alright, where to? This way? Are there two threads or is it one converging thread is the question. Looks like one converging thread. Let's go to Prague. That's where I need to go. Also, my allergies are acting up again, so if you hear some throat clearing, I'm sorry. I can't mute every few seconds to stop it. It sucks, but it is what it is. We've been to the hospital once before. And we're like, we're definitely gonna have to come back here for a quest. It's huge and there's nothing to do it here. I remember that very well. Patient chart. Isabella Lipnica. She's 8. Patient was brought in a serious condition with lacerations on her head and shoulders and metal shrapnel in her body. She regained consciousness after 3 hours. She was diagnosed with permanent loss of vision as a result of the injury. Due to the attack, she's permanently lost her sight. Patrick Witowski, 31. Patient admitted with a nail driven into his skull from the occipital side. He came in on his own. Feels well. Prognosis cautious. Surgery, September 20th. Camille Jasinski. Patient has been suffering from consumption for several months. He agreed to start experimental treatment with mercury following Professor Heller's method. Start of treatment, August 26, 1905. Patient feels well. Yeah, well, not for long. No, it's fine. They're treating him with mercury. It's fine. Hello.
Excuse me. Could I interrupt you for a moment?
I'm with a patient. What do you want?
I'm investigating the attack, and I need to ask you a few questions.
What agency are you with?
May I have a word with you?
Yes, sir.
I brought a teddy bear. Please, give it to her later.
That's nice. Although, you know...
I know that this won't bring back her mother or her eyes.
Still, thank you.
What do you think she was doing at the station?
I can surmise that she and her mother had either just arrived or were about to depart. Stefania Lipnitska. All I know is that she died in the attack.
The girl who lost her sight is the daughter of one of the attack victims. We know. A dying Stefania Lipnica looked out for her daughter in a panic. The girl Isabella was luckier than her mother, but lost her sight in the explosion.
How's the young patient doing?
She finally fell asleep and is a lot calmer now. But unfortunately, we couldn't save her eyesight. For a while after the operation, she would cry out for her mother and her teddy bear. The last thing she saw was her mother's death. What else would you like to know?
Maybe I'll return later.
Maybe. Now to the other patient, who I feel like is going to be involved in the explosion and gotten hurt by his own explosion, but maybe not. That's my current guess. Did you just tell me to get lost? Wait, you just took me in here. Oh, okay. Now, okay, I see. I was like, what? Christian Kroll. Patient has multiple lacerations across the body. Conscious reflexes normal. Stable condition. No threat to his life. Kroll pulled through despite the wounds he suffered. The common name of a common name of the common desire. A man repeating like a mantra that someday the world will hear about him. Hey, bud.
Hello.
What is it this time, and where are my things? Give me back my clothes already so I can get out of here. Unless you want to shove a thermometer up my ass again, let's have it then, 'cause I'm drowsy. And morphine. I'm in pain. Are you even a doctor?
You could say I'm a doctor of souls.
Like a priest?
Is there something you wish to confess?
You're no doctor. What the fuck do you want?
Well then, how are you feeling?
Sleepy. You're boring me.
I know the station is your doing, Lechite.
I don't know what you're talking about. How about that morphine then?
I'll leave you alone.
That little strand going away from your head says otherwise. Be a shame if someone were able to follow it. Dang, how far does his thoughts go? All the rage among the middle-class men in Birmingham. Words of a sincere, ardent oath taken from the bottom of the heart are hidden in the fabric's patterns and bands. The flat-cap's owner swore on the Holy Republic to keep the secret even in the face of death. Christian Kroll is without a doubt the attacker from the Vienna station. He swore to keep it secret, but I can sense a desire for fame in him. He might then lead me to the Lechites if I can make him confide in me. Well. My snicky snack can do just that. Who's the snicky snack?
I'm glad I caught you. I see you feeling better.
Well, it seems I'm a lucky guy. What is it?
Why won't you open up to me? After all, you want to send a message to the entire world. You want everyone to hear about you, to admire you. Do you know who Lechites is? He's eager to write about you. In Polish. For a Polish underground newspaper. About the heroes of the self-proclaimed struggle against the occupiers.
What are you on about? Do you know Lechites personally?
Yes, he can't wait.
Is that so? Well, I might be able to tell it to some people, and some people will give you our answer.
Where and when can we meet?
Calm down, magician. We'll reach out to you.
Great. Wait, at home. To home! Let's go. I'm really surprised I don't have any level ups. Like I haven't gotten any in a while. Time to go home and wait to be called. We're waiting to be contacted by a few people at this point, actually. We know where home is. We still snap just in case something new has appeared on the ground, though. Ooh, hello there.
Do you live around here, miss? Well, look here, miss. Speak of the devil.
Mr. Szulski.
The young lady was telling me about you. I had no idea you could do such things. You never told me you could do spells and such. Shall I bring you some tea?
What is it that Miss Cecilia told you about me?
How you conjured up a stolen book and the impression it made. Apparently, it's all anyone can talk about these days. We simply cannot wait for the next performance.
So, what about that tea?
Gladly. Miss Cecilia might take a while to explain things.
I'll be back in a minute.
We're alone.
I see you couldn't wait to see me again, miss.
I'm not even trying to hide it.
Hey, make the tea. Don't be
However,
eavesdropping.
I'm afraid I come to you with an unpleasant matter. Dickstein asked me to contact you regarding a certain matter. Well, all right. Maybe it was me who asked him. The university has been operating in secrecy for years, and suddenly, one of ours was arrested. It seems suspicious to me, as if someone betrayed him. I figured that nobody would solve this case faster than a thaumaturge.
Does this mean you would like me to find the traitor?
All I ask is that you go to Dickstein's.
Should I be concerned for my sister's safety?
She's a frequent speaker and she aids us financially. If the arrests don't cease, someone will eventually betray us. So, I'd say yes, we're all in danger.
I'll handle it. I'll go to Dickstein's as soon as possible.
Dickstein.
Thank you. Here's his business card. I won't take up any more of your time.
Good.
Although, I'll admit I wouldn't mind wasting some of mine in your company.
I promise to keep that in mind. Goodbye, young lady.
See you.
She
Where's the tea?
arrived and was gone in a flash. Didn't even stay for tea.
Probably could have made it faster if you weren't
I
eavesdropping.
hope I didn't make some kind of gaffe by letting the young lady in.
No, no. Everything is fine, Grażynka.
She had such kind eyes, and she was giving you a rather telling look, too. I'm not implying anything.
Thank you, Grażynka.
Thank you, Grażynka.
What's the noise?
What was that? Has someone touched my Grażynka? I will beat them to death.
Over here, young master!
For God's sake, young master, what is the meaning of this?
Maybe it's just some childish tomfoolery. You know how kids are. Aboditsa and I sure broke our fair share of windows.
Yes, but you grew up, so I thought I wouldn't have to deal with this anymore. I'd better sweep it up before the young miss sees it, and then I'll call a glass worker.
I won't tell her. This'll be our little secret.
Indeed, exactly.
Szulski, we could talk. Come to the bazaar in Polvicle with the hack reporter. A carriage will be waiting for you there. Don't try anything or they'll be fishing you out of the Vistula come morning.
The things people come up with.
I think I want to tell the detective, honestly. Like, I don't like these people. They almost killed a little kid. I prefer they get arrested. I mean, both of Wanda and him are going to deal with them, so either one, I guess, would be a good one to tell. Also, we have this is up as well, but we'll do this for now. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to tell Zukov. Yes, must walk all the way around that side. Sorry for the throat clearing, guys. I just can't help it. These allergies constantly kick my butt. Okay, detective. Oh my god. Just talk to him over the desk.
Detective.
I'll admit.
The Lechites reached out to me and agreed to a meeting. In Polvicle, near the market, I'm supposed to get into the carriage they will have arranged to wait for me.
We'll follow you. My people will be there before you arrive. See you.
Very good, detective. Very good. Time to call Tobias Phasian, which I guess I have to do from home. Should have asked if I could use their phone. Can I use your phone, sir? Hey, no. Why am I way over here? Put me on the southern one, dang it. I guess the southern one's the carriage, that's why. Oh, well. I really think it should put you at the closest point to your objective, but that's okay. We'll just wander on down. To the phone.
Please connect me with Fagin, the editor. Śródmieście 3490. Yes, I'll hold. Thank you.
Hello?
It's me, WS.
Have you learned anything?
They reached out. We're supposed to meet in Polvicle near the market. They'll have a carriage waiting.
I'm on my way.
and I'll think about whether I should notify somebody else.
We already did. Let's notify Wanda too. Let's notify everybody and have them all show up at the same time and just have a big massive brawl. All right, Vasion, where you at? We go find our carriage. Oh, this way. Almost ran too far one way. Hello, Vasion.
Have you been waiting long?
I'm a journalist. I can be patient when I know I'll be rewarded for it.
I see that the carriage hasn't arrived yet.
I'm sure they're watching us. Patience. Tell me what you have for me before they get here.
I have information for you that may prove useful during the interview.
Let's start with how you convinced the Lechites to reach out.
It wasn't difficult. I tracked down the attacker. Christian Krull survived the explosion of his own bomb. He was lying in Praga hospital and is fanatically devoted to the cause.
Not bad. And the culprit was right under Zhukov's nose all this time. Is there anything else?
Oh.
The target of the attack was Stefania Lipnicka. She ran a foundation on Nowogrodzka Street. The Lechites found out that Lipnicka was an informant. She'd handed over members of some Polish society from Vilnius to the authorities. The bomb was meant as revenge.
So, this was an attack on her. All other victims were
unlucky bystanders, yes.
Do you have any proof of Lipnicka's betrayal?
I saw a congratulatory letter and a Russian medal in her office.
In that case, I can't not write about it. You're doing fine. What else?
I renewed my contact with the socialists.
Well, well. How often do you see Wanda?
They want to be as far away from the Lechites as possible, and even go so far as to treat them with hostility.
I like this dichotomy. A common goal and yet a moral challenge. I would very much like to hear the other side's version. You're doing fine. What else?
Izabela Lipnicka, Stefania's little daughter, is at Praga hospital. She lost her eyesight due to the attack.
And you probably want to suggest that I not mention her in the article.
The little girl lost her eyesight and her mother, and now she'll be branded as a traitor's daughter. The child has nothing to do with this.
Wiktor Szulski, knight in shining armor. You won't be a very good journalist if you allow yourself to feel guilty. But have it your way.
This is everything I've been able to find.
Incredible. We must work together more often.
Does your conscience bother you sometimes because of the things you write?
Never, if what I write is the truth. A lot when I write to please the censors in the Courier.
What exactly do you intend to write about the Lechites?
I told you, the truth. I want to know if they're Polish patriots who made a mistake, or if they're Russian provocateurs who want to destroy the socialists. Or if they're just a bunch of lunatics.
I think that's for us.
Fine. Let's not keep them waiting.
Oh, we're here. I definitely expected that to be a longer loading screen. This for me?
Finally.
So, this is the famous Kimicic, the herald of the revolution. We have a lot in common.
That remains to be seen.
And this must be Mr. Szulski. Strange company for a socialist.
I read your manifesto. If I'm bourgeois and Kmititz is a socialist, what are you?
Patriots. Real ones. You will be the first to bring the testimony of the Lechites to the polls. You will be famous.
What did you want to achieve with this attack?
To sow fear in imperialistic hearts. To show what fate awaits those who betray Poland.
Is this about Stefania Lipnitska?
We want to use this interview to expose her lies, her betrayal. Let the people see her true face. She was no Pole, not a true one.
Lipnitska's faults are not commensurate with her punishment.
Tell that to those she sent to the scaffold. I regret that we could only kill her once, while she killed many. Lipnitska's daughter will be better off in the shelter. At least now she has a chance to grow into a patriot.
Your victims were all Poles. Doesn't that conflict with your postulations?
Please, don't twist our intentions.
What are the biggest differences between you and the socialists? Because a trusted source tells me that they have a decidedly negative view of your organization.
Socialism is our biggest difference, sir. What's going on here? This interview's over.
Palyaki, lay down your arms. You're surrounded, detained, and under arrest. I hope you resist.
You betrayed us!
What? I would never. Maybe if they were surrounded, we should have. I don't know. Crazy concept here. Crazy concept. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Freaking. Have brought in the rest of our reinforcements. Sorry, my thinking button was broken. Don't shoot the old man. Oh dang, I go really slow. That's annoying. That's okay though. Start working on some people for me. Little baby shots. Okay, so you'll do that. Cool. Who did we knock out? Oh, the one that Vigilok was going after. Dang it. Hey, we really move slow on some of these, don't we? Hey, shoot me, not him. You're hurting my guy and I don't like it. Nice. I didn't shoot the one Krampus was going after. Oh, but I did obviously kill him so that he took less damage. That's funny. We should be able to take this guy out. Right, most likely. If not, we have 250% chance to interrupt his action at the least. We did interrupt it. We did not kill him though. Dang. Murdering my boy.
Why didn't you mention the presence of the esteemed editor?
I didn't want to risk losing our advantage, which was the element of surprise.
It's all right. None of what transpired here will make its way into the courier, Mr. Fagin.
Thank you. I can't wait to sit down and write. Can't wait for Kmititz to sit down and write, I mean.
Can we get out of here already?
There's one more matter I would like you to consider. That is, should you have the misfortune of dying before I do, would you be willing to bequeath me your brain for research?
I promise I'll consider it. I'll let you know.
That's all I ask. And now, be so kind and disperse. This is no place for civilians.
Tell me, WS, in what words would you like to be described?
Superlatives alone, editor. As long as you don't write WS.
Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Who knows?
I don't think so.
All right, guys. Hey, politically involved. Nice, another achievement. Been a minute since we've gotten one of those. Kind of happy we got another one. That's going to do it for this episode, of the guys. I'll see you all in the next one, where we will be going to talk to Samuel Diction. See you then. Peace.